It's Making Magic Monday with Hair Kitchen and District 78 right here in the city of Cincinnati.
Chili. Anyway, what's going on, city of Cincinnati? It is your girl, Miss Kiki. Everybody loves to kick it with Miss Kiki, especially these two fabulous, famous chicas. These two young ladies are African Americans, as you can see. But they are small business owners that are doing exceptionally well right here in the city of Cincinnati. And please allow me to introduce them. And I happen to love them a lot, lots, because these are my nieces. Introducing Mrs. Erica Gray of District 78 and Mrs. Brittany Gray of HairKitchen. Stand us up.
Hey.
Really? That's it? I don't like it. Well, first of all, ladies, I first appreciate that you guys joined me right here on Making Magic Monday. As you know, I love to celebrate beautiful people. I call them my famous people, or you might say love bugs, that are doing beautiful things here in the city of Cincinnati. I feel that it's imperative that we celebrate everyone that is trying to build their wealth, build the community, as well loving what they do. So what's going on, y'all? How are you?
Great.
Great.
Happy to be here.
Happy to be here.
Monday. Get this week started right.
But so let me tell you about these two. Well, District 78, she actually makes candles. And I'm just telling you, they're absolutely delicious. They smell so delicious, you want to eat them, you know. And then I have HairKitchen. Well, that's kind of Clue itself. The diva that makes all the hair weaves believable. That's what she does. But I just want to get in and say, you know, so what made you get into the candle business?
I mean, I've always loved candles, and I think the thing that triggered it for me was I was looking for a specific scent from one of my favorite candle makers, and when we went in the store, I just couldn't find it. So I said, you know what? For once, when I get my income tax, I'm going to do something good with it. Instead of blowing it, I'm going to actually try to make my own. So I bought all these candle
makers. I ain't trying to be rude. I wish that I could save my income tax, but I just go pay bills that are late. But go ahead.
So yes, paying bills as well. So, you know, this year I was like, I'm going to do something positive with my income tax check. And so I bought all these candle making supplies, and I started making, you know, the scent that I like. But they were just awful. Like, they all crumbled, and I hadn't done any research. I just eyeballed. I was like, I could do this. And it didn't work out. But then I tried it again, and it turned into something marvelous. Like, it's for me, it's just really just about creating memories through scent. Like,
right.
We all have something that you remember from growing up. When you smell it,
right.
You're like, oh.
And I will say that you did win. You won the Mortar favorite.
Yeah, it was actually
almost People Choice a year ago. If you guys have an opportunity to go see what this organization is, it's called Mortar, right?
Yes, we are Mortar.
We are Mortar. And what it does, it helps young, I shouldn't say young because it's not age defined, but individuals that are interested in starting their own businesses. And they go through specific classes to help marketing, how to brand, how to financially build their products. And this young lady, Mrs. Erica Gray, she actually won the People Choice Award. So bravo to you. Yay! So, HairKitchen, now we go way back.
I'm done.
We go way back.
Yeah.
You guys kind of look alike.
We kind of do?
Yeah, just a little
I'm
bit.
the cutest one.
A little bit.
Yes.
Tried it.
So tell us a little bit, first of all, what made you use the title HairKitchen? I'm curious about that.
I give people all different stories because I really don't know.
Wait, hey,
Can I-
you make it.
Hey,
Start
can you-
letting me- like somebody asks you for the recipe, what you do, put a little bit it in.
Wait, can it at least be the truth?
Look,
Or is it when you're...
if it feels good, it literally feels good when I say anything. But I will say, Erica and I were looking for different names that are catchy, and then because I was trying to get on Instagram. I was trying to get on Instagram, and I was trying to just start my portfolio because I used to teach. And
well, I don't say used to because I feel that
I still teach.
And she is an HBCU grad and graduated magna cum laude.
Yes,
HBCU doing big things. Central State, shout out. Even though I went to Wilberforce, Yep. Go ahead and finish. Go ahead. And you want to go to Instagram?
Okay. Yeah, I wanted to get on Instagram, and so we just start pouring out names, and I was like, just thinking about ideas like, okay, my grandma and I used to do my hair in the kitchen, hair. Erica was like, HairKitchen. All right. So that's what we went with. And I've been stuck.
So what do you love about doing hair? What is it about the hair? Because I know I'm gonna be honest. I probably go once every year.
This is true, but you could do your own.
But I've learned how to do my own hair because I was broke in college, and we just figured out what we need to do. So I just do whatever I need to do.
Necessity.
But what made you? I mean, what inspires you to do hair? What is about it?
I really enjoy seeing how women's self-esteem, women and men, because I do have a lot of men clients as well. Okay. Their self-esteem just boosts. I mean, you could come in the hair salon with just your PJs, your sweats, but when you get that hair done, you would think you came out with an Oscar de la Renta outfit. Like, you a whole new person. So that, for me, really pushes me every single day that I'm in the salon to do hair and do it very well. Just to see that smile. You don't know what event that you're working with just by the hair. Right. So that's what I do.
So how does this dynamic duo work well together as wives? I'm curious about that because I would say you guys have strong personalities.
Yeah.
I know this because you're related to me. But how do you guys make it work? How do you make the magic work with both of your concepts? Because you guys work well. Because District 78 is just not about candles. Right. You also have what other products? I can't remember.
So we have so District 78 primarily it's based around the ideas of having something comfortable in your home. So the candle is kind of like the essence and the starting point of that. So together we have our t-shirt line, which is No Saints, which is just more like, it's just like these positive vibes, but at the end of the day, we know that, we all be like, oh, okay, I'm about to protect my energy. I ain't gonna let nobody piss me off. But then somebody may come in your world, you like, oh, I'm trying so hard to just be silent and be calm. So it's kind of like a mantra to look down sometime, like you gotta protect your energy.
Right.
So that's something that we have together.
Yeah.
And then one of the things that I'm branching off to is becoming more of a lifestyle brand, which is just more things around the house. So just like tablecloths and anything that can make you feel comfortable. And just talking to people about what makes them feel comfortable, right? Mm-hmm. Like people can smell candle like, oh, you know what this reminds me of? And then from there you can have a whole conversation in a dialect. So we had that with District 78, and then like I said, then the t-shirt. So even though it's my brand, she really helps me because I'm not a salesperson. I've never had a sales-related job ever in my life. So when it comes to me being the forefront of really selling District, when I first started, she was a seller because she's worked in retail. Like, I'm the type of person, like, they're like, oh, I don't want it. I'm like, okay.
And I'm just like, hey, how you doing?
Okay.
Well, it's funny because when people see us out, like, I'm most of the time, I'm always there. And they're like, you know, these are candles. I know it's my wife's candles, but yes, what scent do you need? You need a scent for this? Because people really don't know what they really like. Right. But, and they're just like, how did you sell 5 candles? And I'm like, well, it's like something that you didn't know that you wanted.
Right.
So it's just the way that you
That's
talk.
how that dynamic works. Is it's like you are the
like
creative.
I'm the nose behind it, but I'm not really a seller. But she is a seller. But since now that she's, her weekends are filled with doing hair, I've had to step up and be like, Erica, she can't be there with you on the weekend. So you have to learn from it and do it. So now I'm kind of like, okay, let me channel my inner Brittany.
That's what everybody says. So anybody that works for her, or like when I'm not there, I'm like, I have meetings with them. Like, how do you know the sense? What's number 4?
It's a class?
Yes.
Oh my God. Hey, but all jokes aside, you really have to be like that.
Yeah, right.
Because like you said about your t-shirt, about protecting your energy, you always have to protect your brand at all costs. Mm-hmm. And people will never understand the love and what you pour into
it's mine.
it.
Like,
because
and
it's yours.
Particular about
it. And they're just like, well, when am I getting out of it? So I high five on that one.
Yeah. And it's just like, when people are helping me, when Brittany's not there, and people ask me questions, they're like, I don't know. Like, that is like the worst thing to me. I'm like, you never say I don't know. Like, you know what? That's a good question. Let me go find out from Erica.
Exactly.
And people are fine with that. But for me to say I don't know, is people are kind of like, but I need you to tell me what to do.
And that's why
when you go shopping, people want you to tell them what to buy.
It's a candle class. It's a candle selling class.
It's a candle. Okay,
When
I'm just letting you know I don't want to. I just want to buy the candle.
That's fine.
I don't
You
want to
can
try to
always-
say.
you
But
can
look,
always buy-
I'll sell it on here. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and buy those
And at the
candles.
end,
You know
we're
what
gonna
I'm
drop the
saying?
information.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Most definitely. That's what Kiki does.
Yes.
Kiki will always give you the news and all the feedback information that you need to get your lives together. So what's next for you guys? What's next?
That's a good question. I mean, we're constantly
we're-
always going. What's up next for me is Queen City, New York. It's another company that I started. So District 78 is
Wait,
one.
you got another company?
Yeah.
Wait, breaking news! Breaking news! I don't like it. Like I'm celebrating you, but I'm a little upset because y'all didn't whisper in my ear about
Well,
this.
May 12th at Revel Urban Winery downtown, Queen City, New York market is going to have its inaugural event. It is a market geared towards women and minority branding,
Okay.
brand businesses. So just like candles, artwork, food, jewelry, home decor items, everything of those type of businesses will be there from 12 to 5 p.m. that day. And it's a Saturday, so a whole family can come. But it's the inaugural event for her idea.
And the way that and the reason that I started is because, you know, I was lucky enough and blessed enough to be able to do a lot of outdoor vending, and so I got a lot of good experience doing that. But a lot of other companies haven't had that experience, and sometimes as minority businesses, we may be left out of certain things. So I want to make sure that our businesses have a place to display their goods.
So you actually said something that is very vital. Is it because they're not giving the information, or is it because they don't know how to give the information to become vendors? Because most of the time, and for me, and I'm speaking from experience and my personal opinion, most of the time we as African Americans that sell things or have a small business that are a little bit more tangible, we are only at African American events.
Yeah.
So is it just because, tell me, what is your perception of why?
Well, I think it's both.
Yeah.
I think it's that sometimes we don't know about it. And sometimes, more often than not, they don't know about us. And so when I started this, I thought, well, is this going to be, like you said, just another African American event, right?
Okay.
Like, is it going to be just another event where there's African Americans? Yes, it is going to be an event that is at this point 100% African American women and men based. But the difference is I really want people that have a certain level of excellence with their business, right? Like.
Right.
There's all different levels of entry to business, and there's some people that are literally just starting. So this market is for people that, I've been established for a little while. I kind of know what it looks to represent my brand in a very good curated manner versus somebody that, I just started this last week. I'm still unsure of how to go.
Right.
So there's different levels of entry, and I just want this market to be a little more curated so that that these people have put their blood, sweat, and tears into their brand to present it on a certain level, because that's big for me. Like when I go somewhere, I'm about the presentation as well. Like,
Exactly.
I do want it, but if I get whatever I get from you and it's like falling apart, or I'm not sure about different aspects of it, like I want it to be the whole total package.
Understood.
And that's what I want with this event. And I think that the vendors that I have, they're probably not ones that you maybe have seen in some of the other vending events. So I think it's really just important to kind of showcase a different level of excellence when it comes to Black businesses. And people, think it's small, but it's like, it may be small because you have one people, but these are big ideas.
Exactly.
Like, these people are really out here doing great things. So,
and I appreciate it because all jokes aside, and everyone knows, I always joke around, everybody loves to kick it with Kiki, but it's not necessarily for me to be seen, but it's so African Americans are able to utilize other resources to enhance it. It's about planting the seed.
Right.
Exactly. And that's what
in order for them to actually grow. So, and with you, Miss Hair Kitchen, you know what I'm saying? I just want to know what's going on. You going to do a hair show? What's going on?
Wow.
I know. Did I throw you off?
That was like, whoa.
Because
goodness.
if you are.
more breaking news.
Hold on. Hey, I will tell you this. If you do a hair show, there will be a host.
Hey.
Let me tell you. Wow. Okay, guys.
Okay. Would you like to do one?
Well, I'm branching out in a couple of different fields.
Okay.
So right now, one-on-one classes and having classes coming up.
One-on-one classes for
styling.
Okay.
And just information about natural hair. You have these festivals and events for natural hair. There's not a lot of stylists that are present that can actually help guide and do that. And so you can also learn in the classroom, but you also need to be learning one-on-one. So I'm offering one-on-one classes and some other things that are kind of under wraps right now. So stay tuned.
I hope Kiki gets the information first.
We'll break it on Kiki.
Yes, we'll break it on Kiki.
Well, first of all, I want to say thank you for welcoming into your small business. Even though this is your home, this is where where magic actually happens. This is where ideas of the hair weave. If you ever have opportunity to purchase wigs, please don't take it off.
You know she will. She shifted it, y'all, for anybody.
So if you didn't know it, it can.
Oh my gosh! Okay, I wasn't ready.
You see, now she's shifting.
See, this is all about being live stuff.
You can't.
This is actually happening. But
but you know what the thing is? I think by her doing that, like so many, like before I met her, like I really didn't know too many people that wore wigs. If you did, you didn't know.
Right.
But she humanizes it so that people aren't embarrassed because it's like an accessory. It's like a hat. So if you can take it on and off, like it's a hair accessory.
I won't take it off, but I'm known to take off my hair. To show you, I've done it. I got out of a club and told the lady I was.
She said, "I'll be right back. I won't look the same."
Hey, hold on.
I said, "Ma'am,
you have made my wigs for my show and stuff like that, and I will snatch that wig off because I'm hot. Because after a certain period in your life, you go through menopause.
Personal summer.
No, I'm gonna tell it where I go through menopause. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sweating and I ain't got time for all of that. I'm like, take this mess off. But I appreciate it because I did look fabulous. I look like $1 million.
Yes. Hair should not be a necessity when it comes to wig units. It should be an accessory. I wear these when it's certain looks that I'm trying to do or have fun with. But a lot of women, you get into the room and get into the sweet salon and you're like, oh, I don't want to take off my hair. I don't want to show nobody. This is real life. Mm-hmm. This is like you have to be comfortable. So for me to I'll flip this mug off, put it on, switch it to side, just so you can see how comfortable it is. But also, it's putting the humanity in it because you just need to be cool. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's definitely not your grandma's.
Well, no, I will say this because I know family members that have suffered from hair loss, from alopecia, things from chemo, and we feel, especially biblically, that it says that your crown is your glory, and we've been caught up in making sure our hair makes us, and so I think that's the reason why people come into the salon like I'm scared to take it off, but really, like you said, it's an accessory. And stuff like that because there are some beautiful, sexy, gorgeous, bald-headed women. Yeah. And
I'm just gonna.
You know what? This is the reason.
You know what? This is why you gotta have that remote.
That's why you know what? I'm about to end this show real quick because I was like, oh Lord Jesus, you know what I'm saying? I don't like it.
I mean, these, like I said, these are not your grandmother's wigs, but I do have grandmas that have awesome wigs. But it's just like my mother was the reason why I got into it fully. And this is probably her third time with alopecia. And so y'all wouldn't know it because she got a wig. But anyway, but literally she helped me with figuring out things about hair in general. And so that has just helped progress with other women learning about their situation with their scalp situation. So if you need to have that time to kind of have that, I need a wig for right now, but then you grow into that. Like I said before, the self-esteem aspect. Right. Once you realize that hair is just an accessory, you'll have times where
sometimes people have to mourn like having their hair and then losing it.
I did.
It's a grieving process.
I went through. I'm not even gonna lie. I went through that process.
Yes, you did.
I went through the process because I was going through a lot. I lost my hair. Yeah.
And we had to cut it off.
We had to come. It is a grieving process. It's death. Mm-hmm. I swear because I'm not saying that I had long, gorgeous hair, but it was my tresses because that's what the representation. You
got so comfortable with it and become such a part of who you are.
So it's important.
Yeah,
it's
losing
important.
that.
But so those that are losing your hair, it is okay.
Yes.
Make sure that you reach out to a hair professional.
HairKitchen.
Of course, HairKitchen. I was going to shout you out, but I'm just saying.
I thought you was getting too long.
Let me tell you. When it comes to hairstylists, You go to a hairstylist that you can talk to, that you're comfortable with, and that
Build a relationship.
and that
with.
building a relationship with. You can't build a relationship by hopping chairs. You build a relationship by having a consistent routine with your stylist, and then be open. If you're like I pride myself on how, like I commend myself on how open my clients come to me about anything, about any issue with their hair, and like what formulas their old stylist used to do or something like that. I'm open with my information because your clients, but she needs to, like, if they need to move, need to do something, I need to contact the stylist. That open communication, and that's a whole nother, thing about stylist relationships too. But you need to have that open communication, and you need to be honest, because what you may think that you're saying out loud is the truth. No, it's not. We can feel, smell. If you're a great stylist, you can feel, smell. You can look at a.
You guys are doctors.
Yeah,
doctors of the hair. Let me just say that. You say beauticians?
You can say beautician. You can call me
cosmetologists. Don't wait.
Okay.
Wait. We don't use those words in this. Mom, if you're watching, please excuse your granddaughter. But really, in reality, you guys are almost doctors.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Good ones, they will actually know. Because I cheated on my hairdresser at one particular time, and it was not good.
And they're like therapists, too.
They are therapists.
And then you know, because something doesn't feel right on the hair, especially after 2 to 3 weeks, there's something, or your hair was over processed, or the color was changed. Or I love when people tell me, like, oh, I didn't color my hair. I didn't put relaxer in my hair. And I'm like, I can smell it.
Oh.
I can smell it. I can feel it. So it's just like, okay.
Throw the whole scalp away.
So if we're starting off with lies or stories.
Right.
That's not a good relationship. Lies.
Thank you.
Or stories. Or whatever comfortability you are in, But literally, I would say like that. You don't want to start off like that. Just be honest about it. But yes, have a relationship with your stylist because it can help out in the end.
I'm so happy. You guys just melt my heart because this has been a beautiful conversation because I honestly had a whole different idea of where this is going to go. And I felt
the beauty of just,
I felt like I got in a sermon. You know what I'm saying? They just preached their first sermon, the meditation of the hour. I just felt, but I appreciate you guys. I really do. Ladies, I appreciate, opening up your home. I appreciate you just supporting me with Kicking It with Kiki at all times. And most importantly, y'all know I love you. I love my nieces. I love you. But I gotta go. But the saying. 2 fingers, 1 love. I'm always out in the city of Cincinnati. Say bye.
Peace out.
Really, is that how we do it?